Hello, everyone.
What's up?
Oh, man, just here for that time of the night.
The time has come.
Yes, yes, I'm really excited about this. We prepped for this for 2 months. We've been talking about this, so I'm really excited about this. I know you're excited about this. I know she's excited about. I know everybody is excited about this. Like I can't even get my words out. I'm just so excited.
Yeah, I'm super pumped.
So how's everybody doing?
Living the dream. Living the dream. Been like I said, super pumped. Been pumped up about this for what, month and a half, 2 months, like you said, since you
Yeah.
first mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make the best burger ever? Then make it. That means cooking day and night until
Oof. Okay, so let's give an introduction for each. So starting with Bearded Queen, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I totally botched that. I wanted to say Bearded King, but then I also was like, I want Queen. Like I wanted to start with Queen first. Queen of BK. My bad. Forgive me. Don't choke me later.
I don't know. What do you want to know?
You name? How'd you get into horror?
Oh, my name, Tasha.
No.
I'm very awkward. Okay. I don't
You got
know.
this. You got this.
I've always been into horror since I was a little girl. Like since my introduction to Nightmare on Elm Street at the age of like 5. So
Nice.
from then on, I've just loved horror movies, and I love getting scared. I don't know. I love anything and everything horror.
What's getting scared? What's that do for you? Like, is that like
It's
a
an adrenaline thing for me. I love it. I freaking love it.
cool?
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. And everybody knows I'm Bearded King.
Let's go.
The horror stuff kind of started with me. I was at a younger age, can't remember really how young I really was, but I think it started with Pet Cemetery. They got me into the whole, it got scared, and I just love the feeling. Like she said, it's like an adrenaline rush.
Nice.
Been into it ever since, and eventually got into a little bit of ghost hunting and stuff like that.
That's some really cool stuff.
Oh,
For those that may not know me, my name is Big J. Some people call me Too Lit. Some people call me Jay. It don't it don't really matter. But what got me into scary stuff? So my family, I can say that we all just kind of just watch scary movies together. It became a thing. So we would always watch different scary movies. Um, the one that actually stood out that scared me the most was Candyman. So that movie alone just had me afraid of bees. So ever since then, I just every time I see a bee, I go the opposite way.
right. And
You know,
that movie was freaky. Like, it was creepy as crap back in the day.
it really was. And I look at it now and I'm like, damn, I can't believe it was a really good movie, but it was like, damn, I can't believe I was just so afraid of it.
Yeah.
But really good movie. I love watching scary movies. I love talking about scary movies. I love just everything that comes with the whole scary genre. Like I know you guys have a lot that you guys want to talk about, and I'm really excited to talk about with you guys. So you know, let's get it going.
Let's get it.
All right,
What do you
so
want to cover first?
we can do we can start off game wise. I mean, what kind of scary games, you guys started getting into, like what got you into the scary games, and what's your favorite scary game? There's that line, what's your favorite scary movie? We're gonna do what's your favorite scary game.
My favorite scary game, I would say, would have to be Phasmophobia, without
Oh,
a doubt.
nice.
And what game that actually got me started playing horror games? Love, I don't even quite remember that. It's
We just kind of. I feel like we just kind of stumbled upon the
the horror genre
game.
of video games.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to rack my childhood and see if I can remember if any games that I might have played that might have triggered it. But if I'd honestly have to say Phasmo got me really into it. I used to play like Resident Evil when I was a kid, so that was kind of creepy to a child.
See, you hit the nail on the coffin. That was actually the first scary game that really got me into the scary games. Like all the other scary games was cool, but Resident Evil, I feel like was what got me into it. And then of course, fast forwarding to now, I would say that Friday the 13th is my favorite go-to scary game. Like I know it could have been a better game. It has its bugs and glitches, and because of the lawsuit, it couldn't go through with being the best game out there.
Yeah.
But it's a great community game. You can have up to 8 people play, and I like it. I do like watching people play Phasmophobia, so that's another cool thing, especially when they're like really like scared and freaking out.
Yeah. Oh, the
Really
first
good.
time I ever played Phasmo, I was like, it was louder. The sound that just going into a house on Phasmophobia was so much louder and creepy that I was afraid to go into the houses. I was terrified. And then I kind of got a little bit more used to it. But back to the Friday the 13th, that was one of Queen's go-to horror games. Mine as well. Posh Jade, we all played it together as a family. And then they could have made that game so much better if it wasn't for the lawsuit. If they was actually to put forth the updates and adjust some things here and there, that would have been legendary top horror game right there, without a doubt, hands down.
I agree.
Yeah.
So since we're still on the gaming topic, I know that there is 2 games that's coming out. There isn't an exact date on one, but I know Evil Dead is coming out soon, and then we got Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I'm really stoked for both games. I already got Evil Dead pre-ordered. I'm ready for it.
I still got to pre-order it. I actually showed Queen some gameplay from Leatherface.
What you think about it?
I want it. I want that game bad.
Addicted right off the rip.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm ready. I want it.
It is amazing. Like I can tell you guys right now, I look forward to both games, and I feel like both games are going to be really good. Oh yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a game. It's a definite go.
And the graphics in it is actually not too bad. I mean, I was actually surprised.
Very
it kind of gives you the feel of Friday the 13th. Watching the gameplay, because I didn't watch a trailer, I watched actual gameplay of it, and it gives you that vibe from F-13.
Speaking of that, did y'all know the same team that made Friday the 13th made Texas Chainsaw Massacre? So it's gonna have some feels. Like it's gonna be really nice.
A lot
of
controls and stuff, hopefully. Now, out of curiosity, I wonder if did they get permission to do this one, or you think there's going to be another lawsuit here?
So from everything that I gathered and been told, it's a definite go. There is no lawsuits that's going to take place. So, but I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said, it has potential to be a really good game. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the newest movie, but hopefully it lives up to be better than the movie.
Right. I gotta say, I'm not going to give out any spoilers, but talking about the movie, and it's funny you bring that up. I was really let down by that, honestly. I'm not going to give any spoilers because I'm sure there's people out there that still haven't seen it, but
I'll check that movie out.
I wasn't a fan. I mean, I was really let down.
And to be honest, when we found out about the movie, we did a watch party for it. And a couple of people liked it. Some people wasn't too fond of it, but one of the people that watched so like crazy, she didn't really watch scary movies as much, and now she's starting to watch them now. So when she watched it, she kind of liked it, But we're trying to get her to start watching a whole bunch of different scary movies because she didn't, like I said, she didn't watch them as much back then. But now I try to get these watch parties so that we can all watch. Like, I don't know, did you guys watch the newest Scream?
I have not. She did. She just watched it. What, yesterday?
I just watched it yesterday, and I liked it. I liked it. I liked where they took it. I don't want to give out any
Yeah,
details
don't
or
spoil it for
anything
me.
because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. But yeah, it was good. It was really good.
I heard there was a lot of jump scares in this one. Like the whole movie, like the entire movie is like an entire jump scare.
Kind of, yeah. I got
But
a few
the
jump
source
scares.
that I'm talking about that told me
He's
this.
a wimp.
He's a wimp. So
Well, Bearded, if you want to, man, we could do a watch party sometime, and I could show you the movie.
for sure, yeah, definitely. Maybe this weekend or something. If you ain't
Yeah.
got nothing going.
I think a really good I don't know if you like documentary style or is it POV style like scary movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Blackwell Ghost.
The Blackwell Ghost series. Have you seen those, Big J?
Oh my gosh.
They are no joke. They are, and it's actually a guy that makes these movies lives an hour.
He lives in Lexington.
Yeah, an hour from us.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you what, has put forth 5 of the scariest movies that I've seen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're
And
really good.
It's on Amazon. So if you get a chance, look up the Blackwell Ghost movies.
The first one's free. The other ones you gotta pay for them, but I think they're like $3.99 or something.
But you watch the first one, you got no problem paying for the rest.
It's addicting. You keep wanting to watch the next one and the next one. They're awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
I definitely if you guys like, I guess like send me the title of it again. I'll look it up. Where can I find it? Where can we find it at?
Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Or Amazon.
Right.
Is it Prime Video?
Yeah, Amazon Prime Video.
Prime Video. Yeah, it'll definitely make you pinch your cheeks on a few spots.
It scared the crap out of me. Not even like.
Yeah, it's super. It's got that whole paranormal activity feel, but it's I don't know how to.
It's
I think
more real. It's not. I don't know. You can watch some that are like paranormal activity, and you're like, okay, this seems kind of fake, whatever. But this guy, he makes everything look and seem so real.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I will hype that up to anyone, like hands down.
And
the
for
best.
Anybody that has seen the movies, there is talk of a 6th one.
Yes, and I'm so excited about that.
So,
right on.
Yeah, he used to work in a big production company out in California or something, and then he came home and started making his own films. Like he did, what was it, Raccoons?
Raccoon City.
Raccoon City. It's something based off of like zombie Resident Evil kind of thing.
He just came home and put out a lot of zombie movies, and then he was like, "Well, I want to try something different."
Yeah, and he casted his wife to play the main role, which she never said a single word the whole movie. I guess it was kind of like a silent film version of Raccoon City, but yeah, I can't even remember the guy's name.
I can't get into those movies.
Yeah,
man. I just can't do it.
Speaking of Raccoon City, did y'all watch the newest Resident Evil movie?
I have not. She's not a fan, so
Queen.
I know. I'm just.
I don't know if it's the zombie aspect of it or if it's just what was it, Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, but that's not. She has nothing to do with it. I
just didn't know if you wasn't a fan of her acting.
Oh, man.
But I personally love the Resident Evil movies.
I'm not. I don't know.
Well, hey, me and you, Resident Evil.
Because I'm a no-go.
I mean, you could always watch it with us, but I welcome everybody.
Big J, if you had to choose your favorite Resident Evil movie, which one would it be?
So, including the one that I seen now versus the older ones, I gotta go with the newest one. It gives you that 90s feel, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Sorry, that was April.
Sorry, I keep muting my mic. I got a stinking train going by.
It's gone.
I don't know. You're good.
If I had to choose one out of the Resident Evil series, it would have to be Apocalypse. Like I
That
said,
was
I
a
haven't
good
seen the
one.
new one. Haven't seen the new one, so for now, it's Apocalypse.
Well, hopefully, whenever we watch this, you have a different outlook and different vote on which one you feel is the best one.
Right. I just, I don't know. There's something about Apocalypse with the introduction of Nemesis on there. I
Yeah.
like that. And it was, it was,
Oh,
was
that's
it
where
Matt?
Nemesis
Matt was
is
his
from?
name? Yeah, Resident Evil.
I had no clue.
Don't you remember the zombies walking around on the map?
Don't judge me, okay? I'm more of
And she is
a...
referring to DBD for anybody that's curious what she's asking.
Yes.
She thought it was just a DBD character, apparently.
I did.
But no, it's based off of Resident Evil's Nemesis.
Okay. Well, I can't get into Resident Evil, so therefore I don't know the
Get
characters.
out. Get out.
Okay.
Dang. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean they got they got all those different Resident Evil movies. I feel like if you guys watch the new one, you definitely have a different opinion on it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely want to see it so bad, like so bad.
I know I work this weekend, but I know I'll eventually get off. I know you're off on weekends, so we could definitely set it up.
Oh, for sure.
So speaking of remakes and stuff like that, how do you guys feel about, did you guys watch the remake of, well, I wouldn't really say it's a remake, but I guess you would say it's like a kind of like an add-on to Candyman, the newest one that they did?
That's another one I have not seen
I
yet.
haven't seen that one yet.
Okay, so we got some movies to catch up on.
Oh yeah. Between work and trying to get my streaming game back up there, I've been kind of busy and haven't really sat down and watched movies a lot. Me and Queen used to sit down and watch them all the time. Like we've seen, which also I want your opinion on these, Big J. The Insidious films.
Ooh.
We've seen those how many times?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I'll just watch them for fun.
Yeah,
and The
they're
Conjuring. All The Conjuring.
The Conjuring. Anything James Wan is affiliated with.
If he has anything to do with it, I'm there.
So what's your take on the Insidious films, Big J?
I like them. I mean, I've watched them, and I'm into those kind of movies. Now, if somebody was to ask me to be a part of that in real life, I'll probably be like, hey, I'm gonna sit outside this house. Y'all take care of what y'all gotta do, and y'all meet up with me after y'all get it.
I see. If I was offered to do something like that, I'd kind of be pumped about it. But
I'd do it.
Yeah.
I'd do it in
a heartbeat. Like once again, it comes back to that adrenaline, the fear, the I don't know, just the emotions that go through you. And as far as the emotions go, the emotions all the time that you feel during something like that isn't totally all yours. More than likely, you're feeling emotions from the surroundings and whatever entity or whatever is that putting on you. So
that's happened to me on one of our hunts
over
at the cemetery close to that field. I started getting sick.
Started
getting really dizzy. I could feel it felt like the blood was just draining from my, it was horrible.
And you get I got some really bad feelings of sadness the closer to the field you got.
Yep.
But we're getting completely off topic there.
Sorry.
No. Hey, you know what? This is Scared Senseless. We want to hear everything. Raw, uncut, let it be known. Like, we want to know emotions behind it. Scary.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely get into more of that stuff. But I don't want to jump from films to the actual paranormal. We'll save our investigations. We'll do that in a little section of its own.
Okay.
What? We're talking about movies. What are you talking? Coming to me like this.
See, this is why I need you guys both on this thing. Like, I know everybody was expecting just Bearded King, but you two together make it even better. So, I mean,
surprise.
Thank you. And to be honest, if I can't be the Bearded King without my queen, because behind the scenes, she's the ruler of the kingdom.
He is so kissing my butt right now. I'm not sure why, but
Get out. My lips are sore.
Yeah, I know.
Is your butt sore?
A little bit.
Get out.
You can move to the left.
You're supposed to say no. Girl.
Man, so I mean, you know, like I feel like there's so much stuff that we can talk about.
Oh,
There is
man.
no time to this. Like, it's just raw, uncut. Like, whatever you guys want to throw out there, feel free, man.
What would you consider the best horror movie franchise out there, period? That's a tough one. I know.
It's a tough one, but see, if you ask me, I'm more of a classic kind of guy, and I feel like they're always like the franchise is always going to be relevant, like no matter what. Like people are going to introduce it to their kids, and their kids are going to Friday the 13th, hands down.
Classic slasher. Let's do it. And see, that's another thing that I'm super proud of is my youngest daughter, 15 years old. You know, you figure she'd be into these movies from her generation, you know, today's movies.
Yeah.
She prefers older films over this new crap. Like she loves the original Friday the 13th movies. She sat down with Queen here and watched them all.
We watched every single one of them together. Yeah.
Did you do Nightmare on Elm Street as well, or?
I don't know. I know she's seen them. I don't think we've done Nightmare yet, but trust me, we will. I have the whole.
Yeah, she has the whole collection. We have all the Fridays, all the Nightmares. We have all the Insidiouses, the Conjurings, except for, did we get The Devil Make Me Do It?
You know what? I don't know. We would. Oh my gosh, we bought how many copies of those? Because we kept forgetting we already bought.
Yeah,
them.
we've I literally forgot.
We did.
Yeah, I like eventually I just started giving them out to people. I was just like, here, you can have this. I've got like 10
oh my
copies.
Gosh, we have like 10 copies.
Now,
would you like one?
Now the multiple copies I have of this, like I showed you last time, that was intentional. I got that for the cover art and cover art only. But the movie is fantastic.
Speaking of giving stuff away, Crazy just let it be known. Y'all might want to stick around for this because at the end of the show, we'll be doing a giveaway. So y'all tune in.
Recall wants a horror movie.
Recall wants a horror movie.
Are y'all gonna cuddle?
Oh yeah, probably. Now, Queen, I know what your answer is, but I'm sure the people out there doesn't. What was your favorite horror movie franchise? I know exactly what her answer is going to be.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
yeah. If she could marry Freddy Krueger, she would leave me in a heartbeat.
So
jeez. Oh my goodness.
And not in live form. She wants him as Freddy Krueger. You know, jacked up face and all that.
Like bearded.
Dang.
She'd leave me in a heartbeat for Robert Englund.
Mr. Robert Englund.
Which
so we got,
huh?
I was gonna say, so I'll let you finish because I wanted to ask you a question too.
Oh, I was just gonna say that Robert Englund, I don't know if people watch Supernatural, but he also made an appearance in the show as well.
I remember that.
But he was like a doctor.
But I think my I don't know. I don't know if it's an obsession. Might as well just call it an obsession with Nightmare is because, like I said, I was introduced to it at 5 years old, and he was the first slasher, you know, that. So it's kind of sentimental to me.
Right. Wasn't that Johnny Depp's first film?
Yes.
Well?
It was. Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
So speaking of Nightmare on Elm Street, there was a little rumor going around that he actually said that he was going to do one more.
One more. He said he's got one more in him.
Yep.
So y'all stay tuned for that.
He's doing very well for his age too. He was at HorrorCon.
Yeah. He was just down here in Cincinnati not too long ago, as well as I thought Bruce Campbell.
And wasn't
from the Evil Dead.
And wasn't Kane Hodder there?
Kane Hodder was there.
Kane Hodder, that's my guy.
That like he is massive.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, he is.
Didn't Kane Hodder actually also play a role as Leatherface once as well? I do believe he did. Hang on, I got to Google this.
Hey, while you're Googling that, Queen, we got this. So I got to ask you. So How did you feel about when Freddie and Jason got in the ring and just fought it out? How did you feel about that? Freddie versus
Man,
Jason.
of course, I was rooting for Freddie the entire time. And I
Right.
knew that he was gonna get his head handed to him, literally. But because Jason's like he's legit, like And then I was like, well, Freddie has an advantage on him because he can get into his dreams,
Mhm.
But I loved the movie. I did. I loved the movie. I loved the actors in it. I think they all
Yes.
did fantastic. I really really loved that movie, and I was really sad at the end when he come up out of the water holding his head, and I was like, no. But I mean, I figured it was gonna happen. But yeah, I love that movie. I
See,
did.
and the thing that I felt like was like whenever I felt like Freddie was gonna win. If it
Yeah.
wasn't for those counselors, Freddie had that match.
Yeah.
Like it was an even balance, but then Freddie kind of got him at the end, but then the counselors kind of helped Jason prevail. So it was like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know this, but back to the whole Kane Hodder thing.
Yes.
I did not know this. You all may have. Kane Hodder is the one playing Leatherface for the game.
Okay, that has been brought to me, and I didn't know if that was like accurate, but wow, that's
Kane
a fun
Hodder
fact.
played Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. The new game coming out.
Yeah.
That's the same people. The
yeah.
same people that made Friday the 13th game.
Kane Hodder portrays Leatherface in the game. But
That's gonna be sick.
Yes. But back to the what I was talking about earlier about Kane Hodder actually playing Leatherface in the movie. I don't know if he had any actually on-screen time, but he was the stunt coordinator as Leatherface for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but
Like
it was
that.
mostly played by R.A. Mihailoff, I think is how you pronounce his name, is who plays Leatherface the majority of the time.
Nice.
Yeah, but okay, we got Big J's slasher film favorites.
You know
Queens.
mine, obviously.
Now we gotta ask the man, the myth, the legend, Bearded King himself.
My favorite horror movie series. I'm gonna have to go with Child's Play.
Chucky.
That's what I
Mr.
was
Charles
raised
Lee
on.
Ray. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I was raised on. I loved Chucky. My dad would go out and rent it for me after my mom told him no, that I was too young to be watching it. He'd go out and rent it for me anyway. On VHS tapes, I remember it.
Let's go.
And he would have to bribe me with that or the Terminator 2 to go to the dentist because I was scared to death of the dentist and I'd throw a fit. So he had to bribe me with renting me a movie, and it was either Chucky or Terminator 2 that I would want. But growing up watching Child's Play was it's just one of my favorites.
That's Jade's too.
Yeah, that's also my oldest daughter's favorite.
So, fun fact: when Jade was like 3, I think, myself and my 2 aunts, which they were really into horror movies, so we stayed with them and we introduced Jade. For those who don't know, Posh Jade is my daughter. And so we introduced her at 3 years old to Chucky, and she freaking loved it. Like she loved it at 3 years old. Loved it. Wanted to watch it all the time. So
her first Chucky movie though was Bride of Chucky, right?
Yeah, and then we got Seated Chucky when it came out.
Now, see, Bride of Chucky's where the comedy kind of really started with the Chucky movies.
She's seen them, the other
right?
ones.
But her first one was
Bride of Chucky, but still,
and I'm sure how long down the road was it after Bride of Chucky that she's seen the originals that didn't have so much comedy but more horror?
I'm not sure.
Slasher material.
I'm not sure, but still, I mean, she loves Chucky. She knows like that's her favorite.
Yeah, she actually wanted the tattoo that Tiffany's got, the I Heart Chucky.
She did.
Tattoo.
She still may get it,
she's a diehard Chucky fan.
She really is.
That's
Speaking
amazing.
of the little devil right here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Big J's right here.
Hey, let's go.
Haven used to be really into Pennywise. She watched
the
original.
Yeah, she loves Pennywise.
And then she watched the 2 new remakes, and I think we're lucky because we got children who really enjoy horror movies like we do. I guess they had no choice.
Right.
That's amazing. I gotta add on to that. So like
Mm.
Child's Play was a good one too. Growing up, watching the little doll doing everything. It's like you would like it's a little guy doing all this, throw him out the window. Like the lady, like it was funny, but I really enjoyed it. They eventually came out with the My Buddy dolls, and
Yeah.
it was the closest thing to a Good Guy doll. So we had to get one of those. So
Which now I think you can actually get the actual Good Guy dolls. They're like $500, but you can actually get the. I mean, they're movie based. You get them in. Yeah. You change their heads around to the scarred up or the regular one in the actual yellow Good Guy box with the footprints up the side, and that's pretty cool. But the whole Chucky thing was actually based off of Robert the Doll.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I mean, did you know that, Big J? Robert the Doll is kind of like an Annabelle situation, isn't it?
Well, Robert the Doll was a gift to a
She's got the backstory.
I do, because
let's go.
Okay, so Robert the Doll was like a gift to a child from his nanny, who was a voodoo priestess.
Yeah.
And she put a curse, or did something, a voodoo ritual with this doll. And they have it in a museum right now in Florida. And if you approach this doll, you have to ask permission to take pictures. People said that they have come up to this doll and took a picture of this doll and wrecked on the way home.
Yeah.
Or, it's just so, yeah.
Like I said, it's kind of like an Annabelle situation. They got it in a glass case, but it's out for public view. But it's, I don't know if I'd trust getting even that. I don't care if there's a piece of glass between us. I don't know if I'd trust getting that close to it.
I
don't blame you
with it. I don't care.
You would actually touch the Annabelle doll.
I want to touch Annabelle. I want to hold it. Look, people say I know, right? But listen, I want to. I do.
You're on your own. You touch that doll, you can move out. I'm running. I will move out.
Bye.
I ain't gonna sit here and get tormented by that thing.
She said,
I would.
Dang.
Yeah, I was jealous. I remember watching the episode with Zach Bagans on Ghost Adventure, and he touched
when he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, he grabbed her leg. Ooh. And I was like, "Oh, you are so lucky."
And
then they got into
a big argument.
They got into a real argument too.
Yeah, over him touching, because they was very specific, telling him not to touch it. And they had a thermal imaging camera on it, and they seen his handprint on her leg, the heat from his body. And they actually came in during his session and took the doll out, and they had a big controversy over it.
The people that own it now are Ed and Lorraine Warren's daughter and son-in-law. And then they had a big, huge public, like, drama, I guess. Yeah, it was crazy, but I mean, come on, if I had the chance to do it, I'd do it too. What are you going to do? Yell at me a little bit? Okay.
It's not the fact that he's yelling at you, it's what's going to attach itself to you.
He did. Well, okay.
I mean, there's that chance, and then that could destroy your entire life.
Could.
I
just want to touch it.
Get out. I just told her life could get destroyed by this, and I still want to touch it. Touch it.
Just one. Just one time.
But yes, Chucky is based off of a real doll named Robert the Doll, and it looks like a little sailor.
Wow.
It does. And this was back late 1800s.
Oh.
Doll. No. And it's a big doll. It's almost like a life-size, toddler-size doll.
Oh my goodness.
You have to look it up. Just check it out. It's creepy. It is creepy.
I probably get chills looking at this doll.
Like, it would tell, the little boy would do things and he'd be like, Robert told me to do it. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Or he'd be like, I didn't do that. Robert did it.
Yeah.
Oh my. Imagine.
Yeah. There was another movie. I don't know if you've seen it, Big J, but it kind of falls right there in our category of movie and video games, horror movie and video games combined. Have you ever seen the movie Stay Alive?
Yes.
I love that movie. Okay, that movie, the quality was kind of janky,
Mm-hmm.
but the movie was
It had a
legendary.
good story. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah, but for the people that hasn't seen Stay Alive, it's definitely a movie worth watching. It's based on these kids that play a video game that wasn't never released, and however they die in the game, they die in actual real life. So, and it's got what's his name played Malcolm in the Middle,
Frankie Muniz.
Frankie Muniz in it.
Yes.
Yep.
Lord, why do I know that?
Was that the only horror movie Frankie Muniz ever played in?
I think so.
Like, he's not usually a horror kind of dude.
Mm-mm.
It's like, when you catch somebody that's a comedian that goes into the horror genre, it's like, what?
Right.
And they
Yeah.
actually turn out to be really good. So
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, that movie was really creepy.
yeah, it was. I feel like we have a lot that we can talk about. I mean, I know this is like our first episode of many to come, but
Yeah.
I just so much excitement. Like I've been
Don't
waiting
know
for
where to
this.
start. Yeah, right.
It's like so many different topics that we can discuss, but it's like I don't know how long you guys could go, so I'm not gonna like try to.
We're
Sky's the
good.
limit.
Sky's the limit. Oh, okay. All right. So for those that are out watching, did y'all want to do the trivia? Get them on their toes, see what they got.
I could see what they got.
I know you've been trying to introduce this for a hot minute, and I think it's time. I think it is time, brother.
So what I got here is cards. It came in a game, so I figured I'd use it to ask chat questions. It's a horror trivia game to see how much y'all know. I wish I could do this and know for a fact they're not Googling the answers. I want to know true facts.
So give them
Right.
a time limit. Say you ask
You
the
could Google.
question.
You could literally Google something in a split
You got
second.
5 seconds to answer.
You can Google it in a split second. That ain't gonna
I'm telling you, it is quick. Like they're probably on Google right now, ready.
Oh yeah, they're sitting there with their phones just staring. But, do we want? Do I just want to ask a question and just see who comes up with it, or
Just see who comes up with
do
the
we
Yeah,
want to
we
pick
can see
one
who.
specific person and test them individually?
We can see who comes up with it first.
All right, that works. That works. All right. Okay.
We don't want to put nobody on the spotlight. They don't know it. Then they'll be like, oh,
pick one.
pick
Google.
one. I'm letting Queen pick out their card. That way, it's just random. All right, here we go. Who are the only 2 actors who have faced off against an alien, a Terminator, and a Predator? That's actually a really tough one.
That is.
Like, super
Wow.
tough.
Dang. I'll give them a minute for that one.
Yeah, that was gonna. I don't blame you if you use Google on that one. That was a tough one. I don't know who got that one's super tough, man. Who are the only 2 actors who have faced off against an alien, a Terminator, and a Predator?
Can you read it again louder?
Yes. Who are the only 2 actors who have faced off against an alien, a Terminator, and a Predator? I didn't even know that one was in there.
I didn't either.
That is a tough one. Gosh, you didn't like to more.
Why?
Because you picked the hard ones.
I picked it random. I don't know.
It was destined for it to be a tough one.
I guess so.
I'm telling you. And there's 2 questions per card, so
Nice.
we'll see who comes up with the.
We'll give them a chance to Google that because
that one needs to be Googled.
That one needs to be Googled for sure. Like I'm just sitting here thinking, like from the top of my head, I can't even figure it out.
I mean, I can read it again. Turn your mic on, put it up to your speaker, and then just have Google listen to me. Who are the only 2 actors who have faced off against an alien, a Terminator, and a Predator? I don't know. I only know one of these actors.
I only know one, and I think it's the same one.
This
Yep.
one. Yeah, that's one.
I
I don't know
loved.
who this other
I
dude
thought
is.
he was a great actor.
Yeah, I don't know
He
who.
had a lot. He had
I
really good
googled and
movies.
found one. Okay, crazy Google it. Appreciate your honesty, crazy.
Yeah, we appreciate the effort. Bill Paxton.
Yep, Bill
Okay.
Paxton one. It was actually Recall, Lance Henriksen and Bill Paxton.
Nice. So
Yep,
you guys, all right.
And then
Recall with it.
Yeah, Recall got it. I'll go ahead and ask the second question on this one card since there's 2 questions per card.
Uh-huh.
All right. This 2001 film involves a religious, fanatical father taking his 2 sons on a divine mission to kill demons.
I gotta say, I know what movie this is, even though I've seen it. I still
Let me
wouldn't know.
reread that. The 2001 film involves a religious, fanatical father taking his 2 sons in a divine mission to kill demons. Okay, you take out the religious part of it, and you got the plot of Supernatural right there.
Yes, that is the plot.
Yeah.
But I love this movie, by the way. One of my favorites.
I haven't seen it.
It is awesome.
I don't think
so
I've seen
good.
it. Big J, do you know the answer?
I do not.
Big J. I don't know. I didn't know it either. I
would have known it if I hadn't even seen the answer because I.
You're really giving me a tough time here.
And I didn't even know it myself. I have no reason to be dishing out any tough times right now. Recall said exactly. They might have to Google that one too. That's what year did that one? That came in
2001.
Yeah. The answer is that I was looking for right in the question. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, is it what I think it is? No.
Blurt it out.
Nah, I'm gonna wait and see if somebody else comes up with it first. I don't want to.
Okay, come on now. You can answer this. Give me the letter that you think it starts with.
See?
No. Okay, Recall, did you have to Google that?
He's been
He Googled it.
He's like, yeah.
Appreciate the honesty.
All right, let me pick another one.
You want
I totally wouldn't have figured it out, to be honest.
I got it. The stack is huge of the cards, by the way.
I didn't know that one. Hey, I'm right there with you, Recall.
Now you ain't even gonna get the answer to these.
Why?
Because I want to test you here.
Uh-oh.
But that's not fair to them.
What? That you know it and they don't? That's not fair to them.
I don't even. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Never heard of it, crazy? Okay.
So good. Watch it.
What 2005 movie contains elements of both the supernatural and a courtroom drama? That was actually a really good movie.
2000 what?
5.
2005 courtroom drama. The Possession of Emily Rose. Exorcism of Emily Rose. Is that correct?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you yes or no. We're going to give the chat time to figure it out.
Okay.
The cheat sheet. I like Queen's answer. I know it's her. Crazy, I tell you.
Crazy said I like Queen's answer.
Yeah.
I'm going with her.
All right, so we got 2 with that answer. Anybody else? It's what she said.
Yeah, okay. That is it. The Exorcism of Emily Rose was the right answer. Heck on, love. You are good. I bet you won't know this one, though.
I probably.
Uh-oh.
I'll give you $1 if you know this one.
You'll give me more than $1.
That's
I don't
pretty.
feel like typing out. LOL.
What 2008 French horror movie involved the flaying of the main character in order to allow her to reach a state of transcendence. What does that even mean?
Wait, read that again.
What 2008 French horror movie involved the flaying of the main character in order to allow her to reach a state of transcendence? Instead of a quizzing chat segment, it needs to be called Quizzing the Queen. That actually, that might be
Quizzing
something we
the
could work
Queen?
on.
I'm looking for somebody to come
I'm
up
not
to
sure
Google.
about that one. I don't know.
Google me this. Google me that.
Google me this. Google me that.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't watch French horror movies. Wait,
did you think she was going to say the same thing, Big J? I thought she was going to leave off the part.
Oh,
I don't watch French horror movies. I thought I could have swore that's what she was going to go with.
Really?
Thank you, Mr. Google.
Dang.
Yes.
That's yo. By the end of the night, we're gonna recall Mr. Google.
Mr. Google. But yeah, we'll definitely work on something with these quizzes. We really need to put something together for this.
I think what we could do, maybe every other time, or maybe if we could get something going, maybe like a prize or something for like whoever answers them, whoever gets the most answered quickly.
Right. Yeah.
The fastest.
The fastest, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little taste of what we got, you know.
Gotta Google the ones I don't know.
I feel you. So just imagine when we ask these questions and like we know that like a giveaway or something's on the line. That's gonna be really good. See how quick those Google fingers go.
See, I think we should do like what we're doing here, but have like 4 or 5 people that sign up for that week.
Yeah.
And then have them on here with us. That way we can see them, make sure they're not Googling anything.
A quiz show, says
a quiz show.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
You know, whoever gets thinks they got the answer, they just put their hand up or whatever. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
And, do a point system.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Crazy is so creative.
She really is.
She could come up with everything. Well, like she can make it happen.
You ever seen The Wizard of Oz? And the guy behind the curtain doing everything, making everything work, making it all awesome. That's crazy. Okay, she's the one behind the curtain, and sometimes in front of the curtain.
Sounds too lit, pun intended. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys don't know, Crazy L does a lot behind the scenes and on the scene. Like she keeps the family going. Like shout out. Shout out to everybody in here, by the way. Like, we appreciate you all. Y'all all keep this great family together, and wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. So
moving on, Big J, do you have any actual paranormal experiences yourself that you've actually encountered?
I don't.
None. You've never experienced anything?
Not that I know of.
That's actually surprising. Usually everybody has got a story. Man, Big J, what'd you do to the spirit realm? Did you take him off or something? They ain't messing with you. You too lit for them. We ain't messing with him.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I probably had like them around me, but I've never had anything where like I felt uncomfortable or felt frightened.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure they be on the lookout, make sure your boy's okay,
Right, yeah, for sure. See people all the time. Little girl goes tackling. That's creepy.
Tickling
your feet.
That's freaking creepy, Recall.
So is it okay if I share one of my experiences?
No, don't ever do it again.
Shut up.
Don't ever ask me that question again. See how I get treated?
You're about to go to the spirit world.
Oh,
that's rude. Okay, you gonna share?
Oh yes, you gonna shut up? Okay.
Oh,
jeez.
All right.
Super.
So I think what it was maybe 2.5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. So I woke up. It was like three. I want to say it was like 3:30 in the morning, somewhere around there. But when I woke up, I was sitting on the side of my bed, like, and I couldn't feel my body. It was almost like I was had sleep paralysis, but I was sitting up instead of laying down. I was looking over my right shoulder and I seen this big tall thing, and I was not dreaming. I know for a fact I was not dreaming. So I see this big tall. I think it was a demon. It was standing over bearded, like standing over him with its hand like almost on him. I'm not even joking. Like I was arguing with this thing, like I was telling him no. And a lot of people I've told this to told me like it could have been the Reaper. I mean, like I still think it was a demon, but I was having a full conversation, and I cannot. The only thing I can remember saying to him was no, or it was no, and why. That's it. But I know I was having a full on conversation with this thing, but it was in my head. But the only words that were coming out of my mouth, like I was literally saying, was no and why.
And
It was crazy.
My daughter, my youngest daughter, has actually experienced this, whatever it is that hovers, it follows me around and just kind of watches me sleep. I guess my daughter's seen it as well. She explained it as a what?
Like a shadow.
Like a shadow, dark shadow figure.
Hat Man.
Hat Man, yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard of Hat Man or if anyone's ever heard of the Hat Man, but we were watching a documentary on the Hat Man, and our daughter comes walking through the hallway and she looks at the TV, our youngest daughter, and she's like, that's what I've seen. She's like, I've seen him. That's what I've seen. Like she was like, that's him. And he basically, it's a demonic thing because he's never walked the earth in human form. So
Oh wow.
Yeah. I've actually I was in the middle of church and the preacher actually stopped dead middle of church, stopped preaching, stopped everybody from talking, and singled me out and told me that he could see the demon that was wrapped around my back. And I mean, I don't know what caused it to actually attach itself to me. If it don't bother me, I don't pay no attention to it, therefore I ain't scared of it.
I don't think it's with you anymore though.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it was actually pretty scary at the time when my daughter said that she seen it, and what Queen told me kind of was a little creepy, but like I said, I don't let it bother me. The only way they can hurt me is if I allow them to, or God's got my back.
And with that being said, the more you guys started talking about stuff, I actually started going down memory lane. I don't know what you would consider this or what it would be, but there was one time where, like, I was younger. I had an experience where I was trying to wake up and I couldn't wake up. Like, I could feel my eyes trying to open up, but I couldn't open them. It was like I was in like a sleep.
Yeah.
That I couldn't get out of, and then I eventually just like started tearing up, and then I opened my eyes, and then bam, like nothing happened. So I mean, I did have an experience. I don't know what that's even considered, but I've had that moment, and it was like, why couldn't I wake up?
I don't know if that could be a form of like a sleep paralysis. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I mean, that would be a scary situation.
Yeah.
That's like the same as saying, like people that's always said, they go to try to get out of bed and they feel like they got something sitting on their chest holding them down. That's basically the same thing. Something's keeping you from getting, waking up. So yeah, that's kind of scary. I wouldn't know how I would react to something like that. That'd be creepy.
Yeah, I woke up and I was just like tears. Like I don't know. It's like I felt myself sleeping, but wanting to wake up, but I couldn't wake up. it was like I was trying to force myself to wake up, but I couldn't. And then when I eventually woke up, I was just in tears.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, that's my only encounter I've ever had, like scary. So like,
It really is. Like, I wonder if Crazy's had any paranormal experiences. I'm sure a lot of people in chat has.
I mean, feel free, chat. Like, if you guys want to give us, a story, feel free to.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna let Queen take over for just a second.
Okay.
You want
You
me to
haven't?
sit there?
Yeah, if you want to.
You're on the throne now.
I stay on the throne.
Wrong.
I like messing with them. It's easy.
Anybody in the chat ever had any experiences? I live near a big haunted area that I would love to go and explore more. Gettysburg. Oof.
I would love to go to Gettysburg. That would be one of my. I've been to Waverly Hills, but I would love to experience Gettysburg. And what's that prison in? What is that prison? Is it
I know
like?
what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I want to. Is it Penn State? No.
Anybody?
Help.
Help. Help.
Help. There's a lot of places I want to go and.
Alcatraz.
Oh, yeah. I would love to go to Alcatraz, but I think it's in Pennsylvania. A lot of people go. Gosh, some YouTubers that I watch go there a lot, and it's. Oh my gosh. I don't know, but it's haunted.
Oh wow. Man, I mean, that sounds like a scary experience right there. I mean,
I remember her telling me about that. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody else like has any stories that they want to put out there, feel free to we're just chilling, talking about different experiences that we've had, kind of get to introduce yourself to the community, let us know your scary moment.
Yes, that's true too.
Ooh. Now, are they what you would call like a threat? Or are they just kind of like passive, I guess you would say?
I don't know that they ever told me if they felt threatened by them. I know our youngest daughter and her best friend were outside in the pool, and it was kind of, I think it was kind of starting to get dark, and they said they looked over and seen them standing over there in our neighbor's yard. Of course, they were scared. They were younger. Yeah.
Thank you for that raid. Thank you for that raid. We appreciate the raid. If you guys could hit Shredder with a follow, we would appreciate that. I know it's off topic, but he is pushing for affiliate and he is part of our family. So if you guys could, we would gladly appreciate it. Hope you had a great stream.
Just followed.
Nice.
See,
that's.
Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, see, this is what I love about the Bearded Kingdom and the Tulit, like the Tulit Kingdom. Like what I love about us is that we're so supportive.
That's what we do.
That's what we do all day, every day.
All day, every day. And I also want to, while we're on that topic, thank everybody that helped push Biscuit to affiliate.
Let's go.
Thank everybody for that. Not sure. He said he's got something planned, so we'll let him do all that good stuff. But it's amazing to see what this family truly, how they truly care about helping people.
Most definitely. And actually, y'all got him affiliated. Like y'all helped him out. We got him there pretty quickly. Like it wasn't like a long process.
7 days.
Like me.
7 days.
7 days.
7 days.
I got affiliated in 7 days as well.
That's kind of
7 days.
7
days.
Ring 7 days. Then you got the
7 days.
7 days to die. That's my new favorite game, by the way.
Which I enjoyed that, even though I was lagging a little bit, but just hearing your guys' commentary and getting to play with y'all, I had a great time. I got to get on there with you guys. I know that they're trying to do a hashtag for Recall to get a Xbox. I need a hashtag for me to get a better PC so I can play.
Yeah, let me have my throne. The king needs his throne.
We should make a weekly night for 7 days to die. I'm down with that.
Sure.
I might not be able to stream it until I get like a more powerful PC, but I would love to still be a part of it.
Yeah, I gotta work on getting me a better setup. Like my PC and everything's good. I just got to get a better desk and a chair. This one here just kills me.
Recall just put up something.
I know he just wrote a book. You gonna publish that, Recall? Supposedly there was a building that burned down where my mom's house is now, and there's a little girl ghost that roams at night coming up from the basement. I've seen it a couple times walking up the stairs from the basement and the stairs to the second floor, and she would mess with me and my brothers while we sleep, like tickling our feet and whatnot. And I woke up once to her stand at the end of my bed.
Ooh,
that's freaking creepy.
Do I have one I want to share too?
Now, see, the thing with what I've learned with spirits, they'll portray children, but more than likely it's not a spirit. It's something demonic or something pure evil.
Ooh.
Like they will mimic, like literally, children all the time to get people to try to let their guards down.
Make them feel sympathy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what they feed on.
Oh man.
Yeah, they feed on that fear, and they want you to open up and let them in. That way they can infest you, infest your lives, basically. What do you want to share? Don't tell me what to do.
I swear I'm gonna pop him right in the face. Anyway.
I love you too.
So when I was a little girl, we lived in this old, really beautiful, 2-story house. And it was old. But anyway, my mom had put me to bed. She always did this to me. She would put me to bed, turn the light off, and shut my door. I hated that. Well, I had a little bit of light coming in through my window, but I seen a solid. She was a solid apparition. Is it apparition or apparition? Apparition. She was solid. I couldn't see through her. Nothing. She was there. She was talking to me. She was so beautiful. She looked like she was from the 50s. She had the short blonde hair, the really red lips, the blue eyes. I can remember every detail about her. Blue dress, a white apron. I mean, she was standing there and she was smiling at me. I get chills every time my hairs are standing up on my arms. But she was like, call me mom. She was talking to me and I was like, but I wasn't afraid though. I was kind of like, what's going on? I was young, and I mean little, but I remember it. And yeah, I mean, that was my very first that I can remember paranormal experience. And from then on, I have them pretty well.
We've actually got something here. Well, I don't know if it's still here or not. Carol.
Yeah.
Okay, where my office is now, where I'm sitting at right now, used to be Biscuit's room. Okay. And a woman passed away in this house by the name of Carol. And she would just she was attached to Biscuit for some reason. She didn't feel threatening though. It was more like a mother figure feeling that you would get from her, like she was protecting. And we actually did some dowsing rod sessions. We've done some spirit box sessions here, which I think all that's on YouTube. I do believe, isn't it?
No, from when we lived over there is on YouTube.
Oh, okay, none that's over here. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, the ones where we experienced stuff over there is on YouTube, and another investigation, I believe. Which we need to start, putting stuff back up. But yeah, we've had some crazy experiences here as well.
He's seen her. Remember that night he was like he was laying in here and he heard the hallway kind of creak and he looked up and he seen her walk by the bedroom, the door, and he runs in my room and he's like, "Did you just walk by my door?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, I checked Haven. Haven's sound asleep." And I was like, "Okay, well, obviously she didn't do it." He's like, "Some just walked by my door wearing a white nightgown or something." I was like, "Obviously that's not me. I sleep in a shirt and shorts." So no, that wasn't me. But literally, not even joking, our bedroom was huge and we had a couch in our bedroom. He was like, "Can I sleep on your couch?" So I was like, "Yeah."
Now, before we moved here, we moved in here. My mom actually lived here with my little cousin Dylan. He's got Asperger's disease. It's a form of autism, and his room was also this office. And he experienced the same person, described her to a T as the same thing Biscuit seen.
He would run out of here. He would run out of here, run down the hallway to the end where the bathroom is, look in the other room and say, "I told you I didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Stop it."
And he was what, 10, 11 years old?
Yeah, he was young.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The experiences are real, but I guess maybe for you, Big J, the reason you haven't had many is, I don't know, if you're open to them or something? We're kind of open to it, the experiences.
I mean, bring the one, I don't care.
Yeah. So maybe that's got something to do with it. I'm not sure. Why you haven't really experienced much.
I was just always told don't
invite them in.
Don't invite them in. Don't mess with nothing you ain't got no business. Like if you don't know nothing about it, don't mess with it. So
I think that's what we've done by using because a lot of people are like, well, the Ouija board, whatever. But honestly, I know you're dead set against it.
Look
how he's looking.
He's dead set against the Ouija board, but
I don't mess with the Ouija boards.
But doing the spirit box, the dowsing rods, whatever, that's the same thing.
See, Crazy's with me on this one.
Hey, I'm with you on that too, Bearded. Like,
yeah, the Ouija board is a confirmed. I mean, they have confirmed it in several cases that's a doorway, basically, and you don't close it out. You don't close it out just right, then you leave that doorway open, and anything can come through.
Yeah,
so I found an Ouija board, which I think that's where my whole demon attached to me thing started. Is I moved into a trailer years ago, and I found a homemade Ouija board made out of corrugated plastic in the closet, and I just took it outside and I burnt it, and apparently I wasn't supposed to do that. So maybe that's the reason that I have this attachment to me. Like I said, I don't pay it no attention, so it doesn't really bother me. Like we haven't had no experiences with that here
in a long time.
But
yeah, you're never supposed to burn them, and it's crazy, but you're supposed to gift them.
Yeah, you're supposed to gift them. I wouldn't put that curse on nobody.
You're supposed to give it to someone else, and they can give it to someone else, and then they can give it. Like, you're never supposed to burn it. You don't throw it away, and you do not burn them. You don't bury them. You gift it. Yeah.
And we won't. No, there won't ever be an Ouija board in this house.
And my aunt gave me one. She found one when she bought a house down in Florida. She found one, and it was like a legit one. Well, it was like one you buy or whatever. Well, she gave it to me, and I played it with my other aunt a lot. and I didn't. But I was like 13. I didn't know what I was doing. I honestly, truly did not know what I was doing. I was raised in a very religious home, but what's crazy is my mom found it. I don't know why I put it. I put it away in my closet. My mom found it. She didn't yell at me. She let me keep it. So,
Now that you mention it, I remember I had an Ouija board once when I was a kid, but I didn't understand really what it was.
yeah.
But it was a keychain. It wasn't functional. It didn't have no what they call that thing, the
Planchette.
planchette. It didn't have no planchette or nothing with it. But I did own
I
one.
had a legit one.
But I was like 6. It was a keychain. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was cool. I was like, well, maybe I'll get a girlfriend with this. I didn't know.
My gosh. Okay.
I was 6. Okay.
Okay.
I failed nap time.
You fell girlfriend time too.
I did not. I had a
It's
girlfriend.
I'm seeing your exes, but we won't get on this.
Ghosts of girlfriends past.
Your mess.
Biggs, I got you. But yeah, this is a whole different situation. What we're talking about, not related to that, but I got you, Biggs. I got you.
Oh snap!
They say be careful what you ask for. So that's all I'm gonna say.
He gonna bring the heat.
I think we should do another where you stream it. I think we should hit up the cemetery one more time.
Oh,
Me, you, Switchblade, Metal. If Free calls down when he comes in,
Yeah.
we'll take him.
All right.
hey, y'all definitely gotta stream that.
All right. I guess so. It'll be he's coming in on 22nd, so it'll be on the 23rd. To be that Saturday night, we're able to do it.
Nice.
So April 23rd, I will go live from a cemetery not too far from us. It'll be me, Queen of BK, Recall, Metal Saturn, Switchblades. What if we get Biscuit?
He's a wuss.
No, that he would.
Dang.
I would love to see a grown man pee himself on stream. Okay.
Oh, he wouldn't be able to get back on the stream.
Oh, I wish you could be here too.
But yeah. Okay, April 23rd, we will do this. It'll be going down now. I'll be still healing up from surgery. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad, but we'll see how I feel. But it's going to happen.
You'll be fine.
We'll break out the spirit box. We'll break out the EVP.
I still have the
necrophonic app.
Y'all hear that? A real life
IRL.
Yes, a real life stream. Oh man, the real life phasmophobia is what I was trying to get at. I'm excited for that. Let's get it.
I do, Jade. The one with the flagpole. I remember. That was a crazy night. Actually, we'll save that one. And maybe one time we could have Posh Jade on here as a guest.
Yes.
And have her describe that experience.
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah, for sure. Now, there was something else I was going to say, and I can't remember what it was. What in the world was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Warning. I will warn everybody in chat if you tune in, okay? I don't know exactly what happened, but when I had live streamed this before, okay, like I said, this is a warning. I had several people that had to leave my stream because they've seen something or something happened to them through my stream that caused them a lot of issues. They wouldn't express what it was. They wouldn't go into detail. They said they couldn't watch it because something happened that I didn't see.
That's when we went to the bridge.
Yeah, no, this was at the cemetery.
The one was at the bridge, and
yeah, that one was bad.
He didn't talk to us for 3 days.
Yeah, he disappeared. The guy that I'm talking about completely disappeared from Twitch. He was a loyal streamer. Every single morning he was streaming, every afternoon and every night he was streaming. He disappeared for 3 days straight after watching that.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this is a warning about tuning into this stream on the 23rd.
Just go bring the salt.
So, heads up.
Lord, you can't be digging.
If you all truly want me to do this, we will do it. I got no problem doing it, but view at your own risk.
It's a small cemetery, but it's
So Big J, if you have a fear of this stuff, you can tab it, but don't watch, or you can just not turn it on at all. If this stuff truly bothers you, I wouldn't recommend it. But I'm gonna
I can I can always hear the aftermath of it.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Which
true.
I do. I do. You know, believe everything that you guys will be okay. You know, like.
Oh yeah, we got the power of Christ on our side.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yep.
I think
I love you guys, and I know you guys will prevail.
We believe in this stuff. Hey,
I mean, like I said, I'm glad that he gave that warning out for y'all. So yeah, most definitely, we want them to be safe.
Yeah.
View at your own risk. If y'all want to tune in, y'all can. If not, we totally understand. You know, but at least they gave y'all that warning, so you can't. You know.
Yeah. And those of you that tune in, you know, the last time I was taking requests on what they wanted me to ask, and you know, I asked, and some of them once again got freaked out and had to leave because you know I was going by their screen names, and I would ask, hey, so and so wants to know, or you know, do you know what their real name is? Not only would it spit their real name, it would spit what state they was living in.
Ooh.
I'm not playing, and I know this one person in particular. You can ask him yourself, and he will tell you the truth. But I mean, it can get intense. So fair warning.
I caught an EVP there too. It was a scream. It was kind of a chilling scream too.
Like I said, where we're gonna go, there's a lot of emotions. There's well, fear, of course, and you got sadness. Nausea, like we'll probably end up getting a little nauseous. We won't like get sick, like physically sick, but we'll have the feelings of it.
Last time I did, I felt like I was going to pass out.
Yeah, it can get intense, so be warned.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all be safe, and for those that do tune in, like you know, I hope that everything is good for you guys as well. But like they said, they give you guys that warning, so y'all do have the option to not tune in.
Right.
But if y'all want to, you know, hope for the best.
And we always go in safe. You know, we you know, when we leave, we make sure that we ain't got the feeling of nothing following us.
Well, we make sure we let them know they're not allowed.
Now, I will not, and I absolutely refuse to stream down at the bridge anymore. That's a dangerous one, even for us. Like, I won't even go back down there, like at all. It's that bad. Whatever's down there never walked as a human. It's not a spirit. It's pure. You can feel the evil in the area. It's no joke.
And
plus the service down there sucks.
And what happened down there? The guy and the girl.
Yeah, a
it
guy.
was in the 70s that happened. By the way.
A guy was stalking in the woods, and this girl's car broke down, and
he jumped out of the bushes. He R'd her. I don't want to say the word.
Yeah.
And then he
murdered her.
Yeah.
And it's that
happened in like 75.
Yeah.
76.
It's super scary down there, so I won't go back down there. But you know, I have no problem telling y'all about it. Like I said, we will do the cemetery one. It's not as bad. It can get a little intense. I just hope we can actually get some action with that many people out there that night.
I think we'll be. It was me and you,
Metal.
and Switz and Metal, and I feel like there was somebody else. Scotty
showed up that one time.
She was there, and that's when I got the EVP. That's the night I got the EVP.
Yeah.
That was my first captured EVP at that place.
But you know, as far as you know, investigations go, Big J, if we're ever able to meet up, would you be down on going on an investigation with us? We'll take you to some place, you know, that isn't, you know, too horrific.
Let me take you to Waverly.
We'll get into that one here in a second.
Let me
Um,
take you there.
you know, I wouldn't mind, but like if it gets a little intense, I'll let you guys know. Like, but I'm willing to like.
Yeah, I could see it now. I can see it now. Me and her's going in with backpacks full of equipment. He's got a backpack full of toilet paper because he sees something he's going to deuce all over himself. He is just dropping it. You know, it's a poop and run situation. I'm
Oh
out.
man, hey,
Unfortunately, I think you have the option at Waverly Hills. And I think like once your time starts, you're locked in.
Yeah, once you're in, you're in.
You're there.
hey.
8 hours.
My thing is that I was just always told not to mess with spirits. You know, like out there in Louisiana, we was always told don't ever mess with voodoo.
Yeah.
Don't mess with none of that stuff. Like
No,
haunted houses, like all of that. Like we was just stay away from it all. You know.
right. Yep, I agree with that. But I mean, we're not like, we don't go in to provoke. We go into just, try to make contact, which, isn't, you know, it's not a good thing, but
I do it because I want evidence. Like I want evidence.
yeah,
I want.
You want to seek the truth.
Yeah.
true. And you never know. Even, maybe
And I love
by
the
doing
rush.
this, you could actually help a spirit, or maybe you can help them move on or whatever. I mean, you never know. But speaking of Waverly Hills Sanatorium, do you all know what Waverly Hills Sanatorium is?
I've heard of it.
It is the most haunted place in America. Am I correct?
One of
The most haunted places
it's
in America.
top 8,
And
top 10, something like that.
unfortunately, I did not get to experience this. However, Queen did. She got to go investigate Waverly Hills Sanatorium with Dustin Perry and Steve Gonzalez, which is both from the show Ghost Hunters. And she also got to investigate with John Zaffis, which was Ed and Lorraine Warren's nephew. And she got to investigate with Josh Gates from Expedition Unknown.
That was fun.
Yeah, and she actually got some pretty good EVPs while she was there. I'll let you explain some experiences you had there.
Well, there was a lot of people there because it was like a meet and greet, and then then you kind of you had your groups, and you could go wherever. So we went into the morgue. My cousin, of course, she crawled into a what do you call the refrigerator things? So she crawled in one of those.
The refrigerator things?
Yeah, the little slide out things that you refrigerate the bodies in.
Oh, okay.
What the heck is those called?
Refrigerator.
Sure. So, anyways, and then we got up to the 5th floor. The 5th floor is known for the nurse. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the nurse. She apparently so Waverly Hills opened in 1929. I believe it was the first tuberculosis hospital in America. And there's over 8,000 confirmed deaths there. There's also demonic things there. They call it the creeper.
The creeper.
The creeper. It's like a dark shadow demonic thing that crawls up the walls, crawls on the ceiling, and you're also known to see your doppelganger there. Well, anyways, so the 5th floor is like, I feel like it's the most active, and the death chute. So I went down the death chute, and that thing's crazy.
Ain't there actually still human remains down there?
I don't know. It's 500.
Or wait, am I thinking of Penhurst?
That is wait, no, never mind. I thought, what is the
Why
name?
did you just kick the desk?
Because I got excited. What is the name of the prison in Pennsylvania? Is it Penn State?
Penn State? I'm assuming, yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think so. Penn State. And then there's Penhurst Asylum.
Yeah, that's not. I want to.
One of them.
Too.
It's either Waverly, Penhurst, or one of them that actually still has charred human remains from where they actually burnt bodies in the basement.
Yeah, I don't think
The
Waverly
crematorium.
don't have a crematory.
They just had the death chute where they was hauling bodies out so fast.
They built that death chute because people were dying so fast and they didn't want other patients to see and kind of be like, oh gosh, I'm gonna die. So I don't know. But yeah, that was a great experience. I had the best time. Had so much fun. I enjoyed it.
They had over 50,000 people die in that hospital.
Oh.
50,000.
In where?
In Waverly Hills.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's believed that nearly 50,000 people died there. They were disposed of via body chute.
Yep. I walked that body chute.
It was a 537-foot tunnel.
And it's at a 45-degree angle. Because on one side is the tracks where they would lock the gurney into these tracks so they wouldn't have to walk down and walk back up. But they would lock and just let the bodies go down to the end. There would be somebody down there to get the bodies and transport the bodies, which there's a graveyard out there too, because a lot of people didn't have family. So they had no one to come and collect their remains. But yeah, I walked that thing and I'm not joking. It took me like 10 minutes to walk back up it. It's crazy.
Could you imagine the force that those bodies are going down at?
Well, I think they had
did they have like a spring system to slow it down?
Yeah, I don't think it was like.
If not, them bodies are just going to go flying off. Like whoever's standing down there, I felt bad for him. You know, they'd be making out with a corpse before they even knew it. Just one just comes flying at them. They're like, you know.
Oh gosh.
No, I wouldn't want to be at the bottom of that thing with a body coming to me full force, 100 mile an hour. They had to have had a braking system on it.
Oh man, I love it, guys.
You know, also, you know, in this whole Scared Senseless, we're not just going to talk just about, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, Big J. We're not just going to talk about, you know, ghosts and demons and stuff like that. We're going to talk about everything.
Yes.
Cryptids, which if y'all don't know what cryptids are, they are like Bigfoot, you know, skinwalkers, stuff like that. I know you're not supposed to say that out loud.
I love me some Bigfoot.
You know, stuff like that. You know, maybe we might even get into some, you know, real life, you know, murder investigations or something that, you know, well, we'll see where it takes us, like a true crime thing.
Yeah, I am down with that. Like I said, sky is not the limit. So I mean, whatever topics you guys want to bring up, I mean, I'm with it.
That sounds good.
Scare Senseless, man. Hey,
no we don't want to cover it all in one episode, though. We're gonna
no. We gotta spread it out. We gotta keep them on their toes, wondering what's gonna happen next. You guys are in for a great treat, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get a lot more lit from here on out. Why you? I heard you smile at me. I heard it. I heard you smile at me.
I seen what you did there.
What are you doing?
Too lit.
It's gonna get too lit. Why are you hating on me?
Speaking of everything that we got, good things to come. How do y'all feel about doing the giveaway right now?
Hey, let's get it.
All right. So crazy, make the magic happen.
The Wizard of Oz.
So who all do we got in here right now? That's present and active and full effect.
Let me win. One that wants to enter into the giveaway, please type join in chat. So if y'all want to get in on the giveaway, type join into the chat.
Let's go.
Have you seen those? I don't know how they do them, but I got into, I think it was Chain Brain, a stream, and he was doing giveaways. And what he would do, he'd have everybody type in chat, and then it would show a giant mosh pit with everybody that's involved, with their names above them, and whoever the last survivor was won the prize. That was pretty cool.
I've seen something like that. I've seen where they do like the names like that. I've seen where they do like a wheel and like it just spins. Like there's different things that they have. So I mean, I know Pixel Chat has one of them, I believe.
Okay.
Have to look into that.
So Biggs is the only one joining in on the giveaway.
Dang.
Big J, you gonna join?
I'm okay.
Big J, you gotta join in on this.
I mean, it wouldn't be right.
You just have to be present in chat.
Right. Just say join. Say something. Let us know you want to be a part of this. Like we really look forward to this, and like we don't want to be like a default win. Like
Right. We need some competition here.
yes, anyone can participate in this.
And we're not trying to take an easy win away from you, Biggs. We're just trying to make it fair.
I agree.
He's okay with it. Nope.
Step over there for a second.
No. Anybody in chat want to go to work for me tomorrow? Because I don't want to go in tomorrow. That's too bad.
I'll be home down there.
Well, in that case, we should make you work for it and answer a trivia question to win. Hey, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah. All right, I'm down.
So
he said, "Well, I lost."
Love, do you want to? You're in here. Do you want to join in on this giveaway?
Yeah, but I don't. I'm part of it. So
Okay.
I don't want to take.
Don't tell me what to do.
Else.
Don't yell at me.
That's not fair.
Pick a card. Pick a card. Any card. All right. That was a random. He said, "Well, I lost." Okay. I didn't even ask a question yet.
Right. He just gave up.
Biggs. If I ask this one, it's.
Did I pick an easy one?
Yeah, it's extremely easy. Extremely easy. Now the one below it isn't. Well, actually, it's not that bad. So, should I go with the easy one or should I go with a little bit harder one?
I say go with the little bit harder one. You know me, man. I'm gonna push it to the limit.
Push it. All right. Here's your question, Biggs. What is the name of the biological weapon used to kill the people through their water supply in the movie The Crazies? Yeah, that other one was super easy. I'll repeat it for you. What is the name of the biological weapon used to kill the people through their water supply in the movie The Crazies? What did I say? Oh, these backgrounds are great.
Thank you. How's it going?
Thank you.
For those
I know Google works faster than that.
Are just now tuning in. I know, right? Come on. I know your Google ain't being that laggy for you.
Not if it's our Google. Our Google likes to argue.
Yeah, our Google will. Yeah, we have those Google Dots. That thing will argue with you.
Oh man.
My Google, what's it called? Nest.
Oh, he's at work.
I mean, they got more people in here now. I mean,
yeah. Biggie Burns, not your cookie. Anybody that wants to join
Cookie
in on
Biggie Burns.
giveaway?
If y'all want to participate in this giveaway, just hit join. Type in the words join.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask this first question, the easy one. Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Good Ash, bad Ash. I'm the guy with the gun. Name the movie.
I know it.
Do you?
I believe I know it. Can I say it?
Don't say it out loud yet. Hang on.
I think I might be on. I might be on to something. Oh, they muted the mic. They gave out the answer.
She actually knew it. I just didn't want her to give it out. And yes, Biggs, that is correct. On that
Nice.
first question, man, that took Google forever.
Tell them if they want
Right?
to join again. Because Jade's in there now.
Yeah, Posh Jade. If anybody wants to join this giveaway, just type join in the chat.
Yeah, like anybody that's been here, like just type in join and we'll enter you in on this giveaway that we got.
So does nobody know the answer to the second question?
Okay, so we got Biggie Burns, but I haven't seen him put. Okay, so Biggs, Cookie, and Jade.
Yep.
So if it's 3, what if we do a question? Whoever gets it right and first.
I don't know what they got planned for
Oh.
the join. They may have something put together already.
I'm gonna leave it up to Crazy because I know, like, I was told a little later about this one of these giveaways. So
No, I'm good for that. I'm surprised nobody answered that second one yet. Good ass,
hey,
bad
hey,
ass.
was it the game that we talked about from earlier?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask.
But it's not that title. It ain't got that title. Same franchise.
Oh, I know what it is. I was just saying.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah. It says
I
good
give a hint.
Yeah, go ahead.
A 10. What?
Yeah, it is for the other 2 giveaways. Okay. Good Ash, bad Ash. I'm the guy with the gun. Good Ash, bad Ash. I'm the guy with the gun. Name the movie. White Chicks.
Oh my goodness.
That movie's funny.
I'm done with you, Cookie. I know what it is.
I'll give you another quote from the movie. Shop smart, shop smart. There you go. Big's got it.
Hey.
Look at everybody coming in with the answer. Everybody's Google decided to fire up all at once there.
Fired it up.
I don't want to cheat. No clue.
So what? So we got 4 people that want to join in on this. So Biggie Burns, Cookie, Biggs, and Jade. Anybody else?
I was totally zoned out there. Don't judge me. I did. I just like totally just zoned out.
I feel like that's gonna be tough. I feel like the only way we could do this is the wheel of torture.
Sounds like a fun time to me.
How you looked.
I'm sorry. No,
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. That just totally caught me off guard. He says the wheel of torture, and she says that sounds like a good time to me. Man, what happened to you, man?
Phasmophobia.
I got 4 of us down.
All right. Yeah, do the spin the wheel. You can even showcase it if you want.
Yeah, crazy.
Let's go. Look at that.
That is sick.
All right, so you ready to spin that thing? Are we doing a countdown?
I love that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel.
That's so cool.
Oh,
Cookie. Nice.
Congratulations, you are our first winner of the giveaways. Care to fill in on what the giveaway is? Look, and Peaches she could have participated in this, but Peach was like, I'd rather not. Congrats.
And what was the prize?
Yeah, we're waiting on Crazy L. I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm gonna kind of let her reveal it.
Reveal it. Nice.
Ooh.
Looky there.
Amazing.
I love Funko Pops.
What'd you say?
I love Funko Pops.
Oh.
What do you think I said, you pervert?
Oh.
She's coming in over here talking about a torture wheel being exciting. Now she's getting all, never mind.
Hey, and to be honest, the Wheel of Torture thing was just something to think about. Like, that came from the top of the dome. I was like, not the wheel. Like, I didn't want to do this like some spinning wheel or the Wheel of Fortune, but I was thinking something, with a little twist.
Yeah. I wish we could put together, like I was mentioning earlier about that whole mosh pit thing that guy had going on. But wouldn't it be cool if we could like put one together where we put all the people that's in the giveaway in a ring with like Michael Myers, and the last one left alive would win?
That would be cool. Maybe that's something we can look into.
For sure. I have like 12.
Dang.
You go. I'll tell you, somebody's Funko Pop collection that was insane was Chunky Pups.
For real.
Well, that I didn't win anything, sad face.
Hey, but you know what though? I will say you won an open invitation to what you asked me for, so you be ready for that.
You still won an awesome night of hanging with us. That's true.
That is true. And hopefully we can get you a couple of more follows so that you can get on your ways to affiliates, my guy.
Well, yeah, that's right. Biggs. Yeah, we need to work. We need to push on Biggs. Who else we need to push on?
So I know, as far as I know on our end, I know we're pushing for Biggs and we're pushing
Schrader.
for my brother and Schrader.
Gotcha. Okay. And I think on my end, we just got biscuits. We are still pushing for Tasha Ann's.
Oh, I didn't even know yet. I have to follow.
Yeah. And Seabass, my buddy at work, just decided to start streaming. He's only streamed once. He is very new to it. And I'm trying to help him, walk him through, how to do everything. So in time, we'll work on his.
Most definitely. Just shoot me the message and I'll hit them with a follow if I haven't already.
Oh yeah, Biggs, you know I'm down for a steak. I don't care.
Hey, man.
2:00 in the morning, I'm passed out. You got a steak? You better wake me up.
You know what he means by that.
I know. It was
You
fun.
don't want this. Too much.
Hey, I tell you what. After I'm done with Biggs, he gonna need some salt to go with that steak.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
What can I
He
do?
will have plenty of salt.
He's salty.
Oh man, I think this was a great podcast. I mean, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Um, Bearded King, Queen of BK. Did y'all want to give any shout outs to anybody or?
Shout out to everybody. We appreciate y'all being here. I know this was the first episode, and we've been pumped about it. Was kind of unclear how it was going to go, but I think it went awesome.
I think it went really good to say that it was our first one.
Yeah, and it can only get better from here. So appreciate all the love and support, everybody coming out and hanging out. There's Zombie Don. What's up?
The Dawn of Zombies. What is up?
Dawn of Zombies. But yeah, all the support, all the love. Once again, it's an amazing family. Love you. Anything to say?
I had a blast. Had fun hanging out with everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's so.
She got excited over the torture wheel.
I did. Sorry. I have a little bit of pervertedness that comes out every once in a while.
You's a freak.
But you're not.
What? I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
Anybody that gets excited over a torture wheel is a freak.
Okay.
Because I know what kind of torture wheel you're talking
I
about.
will proudly.
You're talking about one of them things where you're splayed out 4 points to the compass and they're. No.
Oh man, the wheel of torture.
It would only be better if she was getting tortured by Freddy Krueger or maybe Sam.
Sounds like them all at once.
Peaches goes, I guess I'm a freak too then. I mean, it is too lit after dark. I mean, it is late night. So I mean, I understand the freaks do come out at night.
True.
But I had fun, yeah. And loved hanging out with everyone. And
once again, thanks to everybody
for all the support.
For the support. We love you guys.
He said, "Get
yes,
out."
we do.
You guys
yes,
are this right here is the definition of family.
This is a family, and this is how it should have been. And I'm glad I met you guys. Shout out to Paz Jade and Queen of BK, because if I wouldn't have met them two amazing people, I wouldn't have met that guy, the man of the hour, the man on the throne, the king himself, Bearded King 33.
Stop it. Stop it, Big J.
I had to. For the one time I had to.
This collab, it may have took some time to actually get it to going, but man, it was worth it.
It was worth it. You know what they say, patience is a virtue. So
that's right.
I'm just glad we all toughed it out and just got to know each other and kind of just felt the vibes, and here we are, one big happy family.
Oh yeah. Yep, for sure. And it's not, well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Big J might have, created this, the Too Lit. I may have created the kingdom, but we're not what makes it the kingdom or the Too Lit family. It's you guys. It's everybody that's involved, everybody that's a part of the family that is what makes it a family. Just because we started and gave it the name doesn't mean anything.
Right.
It's the love and the family and the passion for supporting each other is what makes it, a family.
Yes. You gonna make me tear up.
I love you.
Love you too.
All right. On that note, y'all
get out.
Fun.
Get out.
So we appreciate you guys coming through, and we look forward to you guys tuning in for the next episode, which will be next week, same time, and it's gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a good one. And let's see, do we have anybody that we could push, or affiliate that we can help push? Should I say? Do we have anybody that's streaming that's looking for the average or the follows, or maybe a little bit of both?
I'm not seeing anybody on my end.
I met you all through Crazy Star, and I love every one of you. It's fun, and I love you all. Hey, we love you too, Biggs. Like I said, man,
much love.
I met all you guys through somebody, and if that wasn't the case, I met you guys and introduced you to all these great people. Like, we're one big happy family. Like, the collaborations, the things that we do together, is priceless.
Yep. You was led here to become part of the family for a reason.
You're welcome. Me and Jake are streaming.
Who's this Big J Two-Lit fella that's streaming right now? Who's that? Yeah, I ain't got nobody on my end. That's working for affiliate. What are you laughing at?
Big J.
Oh,
He was like looking around like, who are you talking about? Me? Would it be me?
me.
Okay.
Not you. It's never you.
Okay, we can make that happen because I don't see anybody that's actually on. So I mean, we could definitely make that happen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, let's go there.
All right.
Time to become affiliate.
Let me just. Can we do it from here, or do I have to do it from like? Let me see. But yeah, we appreciate you guys coming through, showing love, support. You guys have been a great cast of support, and we love you guys. And we love you guys. And till next week, we shall see y'all around. We will be rating Zach Dad 1. Let me just put this in, and then I'll make sure y'all show some love and support.
Show them what that two-lit love is like.
Did it work?
Yeah, it's raiding.
Okay. All right. Well, till next time we see you guys. Y'all have a great one, and y'all go in there and y'all show the Two Lit family how it's done. Y'all show them how it's done.
That's right.
Love you guys, and see y'all next week. Two Lit, we out.
That was fun.